So, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Challenge Asita, and this is my report. And the topic is the self, society, and culture. What is self? In contemporary literature and even common sense, is commonly defined by the following characteristics, and that is separate, self-contained, and independent, consistent, unitary, and private by Stevens in 1996. And this is the characteristic of the self, and the first is self separate. A. Self is distinct from other selves. B. It is always unique and has its own identity. C. One cannot be another person, even twins. And this is the second, and that is self as self-contained and independent. And A is its distinctiveness allows it to be self-contained with its thoughts, characteristics, and volitions. And B, it does not require any other self for it to exist. And this is the number three, and that is self as consistent, and it has a personality that's enduring and therefore can be expected to persist for quite some time. And its consistency allows it to be studied, described, and measured. And it is also consistency also means that a particular self traits, characteristics, tendencies, and potentialities are more or less the same. And the number four is self as unitary, and it is the center of all experiences and thoughts that run to a certain person. And B, it is like the chief command post in an individual where all processes, emotions, and thoughts converge. So this is the last of characteristic of the self, and that is the self as private. And it is each person sorts out information, feelings, and emotions, and thought processes within the self. And B, this whole process is never accessible to anyone but the self. And the self is also isolated from the external world. It lives within its own world. There is a potential clash between the self and the external worlds. So this is the self and culture, and this is Marcel Mauss, and he is a French anthropologist. And according to him, every self has two faces, and that is persona and moi. Moi refers to a person's sense of who he is, his body, and his basic identity. And persona is composed of the social concept of what it means to be who he is. And that's all. And thank you for listening and reading. And good afternoon again.